Hi people, welcome to Caravan Delicious. Today we are making a princess cake. It's for the birthday of a dear little friend of mine. So here I've got the princess. It's a cake topper you get to buy from the baking supply store. And I've given the princess a little fondant top. So it's sugar paste or fondant, and I've covered the doll with the fondant. And the dress of the Barbie doll, I'm going to make it with a combination of red velvet and peanut butter flavors because those are the birthday girl's favorite flavors. And I'm going to cover it with buttercream. For the dress, I'm not going to use the fondant. It's going to be in yummy cream cheese buttercream. The recipe to make the buttercream I'll post in a different video. For now, we'll see how to decorate this pretty little princess for my friend who is also a dear little princess. You'll need a lot of things. So you can see I have got two red velvet cakes, one plain chiffon cake in which I'll be doing the peanut butter filling, and I've got different shades of blue color cream cheese frosting, and I've got some edible lace which I'll use to decorate the Barbie's dresses. And there's some sugar syrup which I'll be using to moisten the cake. Let's get started. So first I'm using this red velvet cake as the base. So onto the base I place a little bit of cream. Spread the cheese frosting evenly, and we'll keep the next layer on top of this. After the first layer of the red velvet cake, we are placing the chiffon cake, inside which we'll be spreading the peanut butter cream cheese frosting. I'm cutting the chiffon cake into 3 layers. The chiffon cake pan itself is a little slanted on the sides, and that's really helpful when you make the dress of the doll. And also the pan has a hole inside it, as you can see. So I'm planning to fill the hole also with peanut butter frosting. I'm going to be really liberal with the frosting because where I'm going to send this cake, the kids really love frosting, and especially the peanut butter cream cheese frosting. I just moistened the cake with a little bit of sugar syrup, and we'll put a really big dollop of peanut butter on top of it and spread it evenly, and then place the next layer. Once we've built the cake with the 3 layers of chiffon cake with the peanut butter cream cheese frosting in between it, it's time to put the final 2 layers for the doll's dress. So here's the last little cake, which will form the topmost part of the doll's skirt. I'm horizontally slicing it into 2, and I'll place the flat slice on the cake which we built till now. And then we'll place the final domed little portion, and that'll give that proper tapering effect to the skirt. So we've just placed the last small little dome on top of the cake, and we'll cover the whole thing with a light blue color cream cheese frosting. And then we'll start to decorate the skirt part of the doll's dress, and that's the most exciting part. We'll try to keep the surface of this part of the cake as smooth as possible, so that'll help the skirt to look pretty when we finally cover it with a deeper blue color of frosting. I'm cleaning the little bit of cream from the cake board. And here's the final part. We are covering the cake with a deeper blue color of frosting. I'm using a flat piping tip to cover the cake, so it helps me to cover the cake evenly when I use a flat piping tip. The tip I'm using is a flat tip which I usually use to make the rose petals. My deep blue color frosting is almost over. So I have a lighter shade of blue and I'm filling the piping bag with a light blue color, and we'll finish off the doll's dress with a lighter shade. So that'll give a double tone to the doll's dress, that's all. The top portion will be a little lighter. So the doll's dress is almost ready, and it's the fun part. We are decorating the dress with a little bit of edible lace, which I have. And finally, it's the time to make the cake look like an actual princess. It's so easy to insert this cake topper on top of this tapered cake and make it look like a princess. So I've got some silver balls. I'm just sprinkling it around the cake. I'm so impatient, so I'm just actually throwing it onto the dress of the doll, but I think it looks pretty enough. I'm so happy. I think the princess looks really pretty. I'm giving some final touches to the cake, and I hope the birthday girl likes it. Oh yes, and I'm going to write happy birthday on the cake board itself. And with that, our princess cake is done. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is such a super fun cake to make, so do try this out and tell me how it turns out in the comments.